Well, the immediate effects, according to what we have realized, is that first all people feared about the price developments, which we have seen, and people were looking how can they manage the supply chain. Then they were fearing when it went to 400, 450 euro in Matif. Thanks God, in the meantime, it came down already 130 euros. And now the immediate effects are more on logistic, because a lot of logistic is going to Ukraine. And so we don't have more trains or more trucks in Europe since the war. So all what goes to Ukraine leaves people here without logistic capacity. So it's a bit of a big influence for logistic and supply chain security. And besides this, you see also a lot of processing plants suffering from the high energy prices, because drying is not really feasible for many products. It costs too much money and you don't get it back in the markets. And therefore, a lot of producers in any type of industrial production of agri-commodities are shifting from dried products to liquid products. So you see that more liquid products are coming to the market, less dry products, and therefore this changes also the market in total. The geopolitical things which happened since the war started have affected Europe at least tremendously, because as I said also in the panel today, we have got a second crop in Europe. As the Ukraine was not able to export via vessel, we got a lot of material which normally goes not into heartland of Europe, which is going now to heartland of Europe. So we have got a second corn crop, a second wheat crop coming to Italy, to Romania, Hungary, and also to Germany, Poland. Partly for the industries which are there, partly for exporting from those ports into other destinations. Well, all agricultural commodities which are processed in industrial plants and need a lot of drying are affected most. Why is that? Because of the high energy costs. So drying becomes less and less economically. And so, as I said before, people rethink about drying. And also the energy prices being so high, a lot of industries think of putting their products into a biomethanization. So that could also reduce the streams of products which are in Europe. For example, gluten is the one, vital wheat gluten is the one which is affected most, because you need a lot of energy to dry gluten. But there is no change. I think all who can produce gluten will continue producing gluten. But with lower value products, then we will surely see quickly a change. You just have to make the calculation. Is it better to put it into a biomethanization for your own energy supply, so that replaces some of your gas usage? Or is it better to still sell it as a dried co-product or feedstuff? Yeah? And lots of people are doing that, and there is a big change, I think, ongoing. Well, the EU itself has put out the EU protein plan to make it more interesting for growing within the EU additional proteins. So you can see that with soybeans in every region, try to push people to plant more. Also, they want to have more plants on the acreage, so they bring different plants. Like in our group, Südzucker Group, we have now taken on board faba beans, where we are looking for farmers to plant faba beans, which are a big protein source and very important for meat replacers. Yeah? So these things are ongoing, and the EU is trying to make some incentive for farmers to plant more plants on the field, also to ease a little bit diversification. Yeah? So there is quite some plan within the EU. How successful this could be, difficult to say, because it will be related to worldwide prices of proteins. And well, if it would be so easy, it would already have happened. But surely there will come something more up in the EU. Well, I don't think that will really work for intensifying for 2022, 2023. It is something which moves slowly and it's not moving very fast. I think the biggest impact to European markets in 2022, 2023 will be that wasteland can be used to grow grain. So that is an additive acreage where people can put their wheat, corn, whatsoever on it. So that may help to have more availability of grains. For protein plants, it is a more long-term plan where they put incentives for farmers to grow new plants or other varieties to help out the deficiency which they have in protein supply in the EU.